Hey friends, how's it going? It's Richard Kuo, and I'm making this video on YouTube. It's real, and the reason I say that is because if you've been following my YouTube channel, you would know that I've been gone for about 2 or 3 months, on kind of on a hiatus. Been going through a really hard time, tough time with my family. Kind of really been burnt out taking care of my dad who has dementia, aka poor judgment. Short-term memory loss and a bunch of other stuff, and it's just been really challenging. Anyway, yeah, so it's been a crazy past 2 months, and I'm just gonna have a free flow conversation here as I kind of warm myself back up into making those. I guess I don't want to say like formal YouTube videos, but kind of I guess more structured with a purpose, lesson, concept, idea. So the purpose of this video and why I'm doing a free flow is because I realized that it's powerful to just have normal human conversation. And honestly, I do that a lot on my Facebook Live, facebook.com/RichardQuoLive. I did a 35-minute video called Getting Out of a Depression, which is similar to this video, but I'm just going to summarize it if you're not going to watch that. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for being on this journey with me and following me for such a long time. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now. And I'm just so thankful, and there's a part of me that wish I had the opportunity to read and respond to all the comments in the past 2-3 months, but I realized that I really need to take care of myself better, because I was just really burnt out. So I'm excited to do this video again. Like YouTube's something that I've enjoyed in the past, and quite frankly, because of in the past 2-3 months, because I've been so, I guess, kind of in this little bit of a depression or whatever you want to call it. I've just like I lost my motivation and like purpose of life. Like I was just in a space of just feeling miserable and things like that. And it was very tough for me. It was challenging. I'm like, how do I show up? Should I talk about things? How do I approach this? And the conclusion that I kind of came to was that I needed to actually stop creating content for a little while so I could just be me. Completely 100% myself. And yeah, so that's what I did. Anyway, so here we are talking about getting out of a depression. Man, this is challenging. A lot of times, many of us go through hard times in a way. We go through depressions, and I think for myself, I'm involved in the space, the personal development space, and a lot of it talks about how we take control of our life, and we control the thoughts that we have or how we respond to certain things. And like I felt a little bit guilty that I knew that in the past 2 months I could have chosen to be happy, but I chose not to be. I chose to pick up bad habits like playing video games again, not eating healthy, not taking care of my body, not exercising, eating junk food. I haven't eaten junk food or deep fried foods for like, I don't know, let's say about 2 years or more. But in this depression, whatever you want to call it, I just kind of let myself go. Not like crazy, but just kind of whatever, just like blah, let's just let myself go. But yeah, it's a really interesting journey because there's so many different perspectives. You see me a certain way watching these videos. When I speak to a school, the students see me a certain way, and then I see myself a certain way. So it's all like, it's hard to say. There's so many different perspectives. Anyway, okay. So, look, I didn't really super plan this video out, but I think the main point of making this video is number one, it's just kind of a video warming me back up into YouTube because I know I want to start creating content again. It's just, I'm still kind of in the space of transitioning back into, being, I guess it almost feels like being me again. But that's not the right way to say it. Like being the better version of myself, I guess you can say. I've over the past week, I feel like it was kind of a transition period for me. Like I'm starting to feel that mojo again. I'm starting to feel a desire to start creating content again. Yeah, past 2 months it's so hard to explain. Like if you want to see more details of like what I was facing, I don't know when you're gonna watch this video, but let's see. There's a video posted. I'm looking at my computer right now. March 27th, 2017, on my Facebook wall that talks 35 minutes about me getting out of depression. And yeah, so that was 2 days ago. So you could go check that out if you want. Yeah, but So what's next? What's next for me? Honestly, it's crazy. Like life is so interesting. I'm going to I'm going to continue doing YouTube videos. Yes. I want to start doing my podcast again. Yes. How do I say this? I'm in a space where I'm still trying to like figure out like what is Richard? Who is Richard and what is he all about in a way? And in a way, like I want to take this opportunity to kind of redefine myself in a way that feels authentic to me. That feels makes me feel good and whatever it is, responsible. So um, yeah, I am going to whatever it is. Like I don't know what this really means, but I know that I feel like we're constantly evolving and growing, and I want to take this opportunity to continue to grow in a different way. Like I don't want to keep doing one thing just because I've been doing it my whole entire life. Does that make sense? Like if if I see an opportunity, like let's say a recent thought to myself was one thing I want to do more of is I want to travel more. So I have a thought. I don't know where this is going. This is very raw. I have a thought like I want to do speaking, I want to do YouTube videos, and I also want to travel around the world a little bit. Like I want to experience more. So maybe my YouTube videos you'll see more of me when I'm traveling, and I'll share with you my thoughts there. I don't know how it's gonna look like, but the point is like I guess I'm continuing to just follow my heart and do what kind of just resonates with me in a way. And um, there's a lot of incredible, amazing things that have happened to me in the past week. I goodness, I don't know where to start. For example, on Friday, I spoke to 300 middle school students, which was such a cool experience. It's been a while since I've spoken to such a large crowd. Let's see. I do a lot of classroom. I speak almost every single week, but they're usually classrooms of like 30 to 60 students. Let's see. I had Korean barbecue, all you could eat, with my friend who I haven't seen in like over 5 years. This guy's from high school. I went to high school a long time ago, so more than 5 years. And then what else? I went to go see my like childhood, favorite band from high school, which was Yellow Card, with my brother, one of my best friends from high school, and some other people. So like that's just an example of something that amazing happened to me. And yeah, like feel free to drop questions or thoughts that you have about depression. I think it's such a interesting conversation. Let's see. So, man. Okay. So here's what I want to wrap this somewhat random video up about. So let's talk about a little bit about depression. Depression is interesting. I remember when certain family members of mine were depressed, and I'm like, why are you depressed? Like why? Like I've been depressed before, not like extensively depressed, but like I've had periods in my life where I've felt depressed or depression, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, but I know that we can control our emotions. So why do we get into it? And having been through that feeling and that phase, for the past 2-3 months, I kind of get it now. It's like you kind of feel hopeless and you don't want to do anything. You don't feel purpose to your life. And I think, it's weird. Like I have a really great support network, lots of friends, a lot of responsible friends who are kind of like no BS, don't put yourself down, like those really positive friends who are willing to back me up. But even with that, I got into depression still. And I guess I'll share with you kind of like how I reversed it or, ended up getting out of it. Um, I think a lot of it was just allowing myself to just be, allowing myself to feel sad, feel depressed, feel, crummy, everything like that. But at the end of the day, I think what kind of got me out of it was it's almost like, how do you say this? I think one, yes, sure, you can choose to get out of it and you can start taking actions. It's challenging though. The second part that what really helped me was continuing to, whenever I would get some little bit of energy or like a little bit of like, okay, fine, I'll go hang out with this person, or fine, I'll have this conversation with the person. And I feel like what gets you out of these funks is kind of things that you least expect sometimes. You know, sometimes it's like, okay, whatever, I'm just going to do whatever. But when you just keep going on through your, sad, depressed feeling life, you kind of will have opportunities where they'll like, hey, yo, now might be a good time to move forward, and it's different for everyone. Some people take a few minutes. I'm not saying me. Some people take hours, days, weeks, months, and some people take some years. Um, and sometimes it's about creating those opportunities. I think it's a little bit mix of both. So, yeah, that's what I got. Let me see. Any final thoughts? I would say what got me out of my depression really was Friday, which was the day I had the presentation in front of 300 people. Korean barbecue and yellow card concert. I think that helped me a lot because it was such a positive day for me. But not only that, but I think the fact that I had that presentation in front of 300 students gave me a it gave me an opportunity to kind of realize like, shoot, like I actually enjoy doing this, and I think that kind of gave me a little bit of light. So if you were there for that presentation, thank you for being there. Like it was such a cool experience. I'm like, look, never mind. Yeah, I'm rambling now. Okay. So thanks for watching this video, and dude, I appreciate all your support. Just it blows my mind how much people have supported me, even though I'm just some random guy on the internet. Looking forward to connecting more, and yeah, shoot me some questions, message, whatever. Let's connect, and let's start this back up. I want to see you succeed, and just want to make this awesome. All right, have a great day, week, whatever, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.